Right. If you guys haven't realized yet, the reason why I was quiet was wanting that to be an intro. Anyway, check this out, guys. 83k IL, all of the mythic dragon hunt gears, including rings, including the neck belt, and of course the marks. I got a white mark and a blue mark here. I still haven't gotten the other two marks, I want to say. I could if I ran this week's ridges on my OP, because he still has about 80 ridges on him, and I can get another 80 ridges. Ridges being the kind of like bottleneck for trying to acquire. Oh, there's 5 of them. I might be able to buy 3, but it looks like I need bones and wings. I got the blue one, I got the green one, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check on that, guys. Don't remember. I bought the green one by mistake. Was it the white one? Okay, so it's the white one. White one and the blue one is the one that I've got right now, which means that I need the bones, wings. So I need to get more wings on my OP. I don't believe, and wings requires limited conditioning. Yeah, I'm gonna have to farm those. So how did I get about getting my fully geared mythics? As you saw just now, I went to my DC to go ahead and buy these ones, this particular ring. I don't think there's anything better for tanks. The only other one I might get is this one, the one that gives you critical strike for health. Only because I've got a lot of health, and I know it caps at like 10% more critical strike and all, but all the other rings doesn't, outgoing heals, come on, tanks. Enduring critical, this is the one I'm talking about. Hit points increases your critical strike up to 7%, better than nothing. 10% damage against dragons. I suppose I could get this one for my DPS, but that's another thing I'm gonna talk about later on. At will perk, more damage for at wills. I suppose I could do that one as well. And encounter perk for for encounter perk, more damage for encounters. Accuracy, I might get this one instead. This one, or this one, or this. Well, actually, I might end up getting all 4. Okay. Well, eventually I'm gonna get all of these. But when did this campaign start? Can we tell when it started? It roughly started on August 22nd, right? I want to say. So it only took me, what is it? It's the first today for me. So what is that? I want to say more than a week. Then 9. Yeah, but I want to say about 9 days, not even 2 weeks. A little over a week, I want to say, and I managed to get all of these. And the way I did it, before I kind of like swapped to my tunes and kind of like show you guys what else that I needed to do. Well, I mean, in order to buy these in the first place, you need to get your ranks up, right? Especially the chest pieces. It doesn't say here because I'm already rank 100 on my main, as you can see here at the bottom of the campaign page. So I can buy any of these. But unfortunately, because of the bottleneck of ridges, only you can only get 80 ridges per week. That's the bottleneck, except the fact that you can do it on multiple tunes. So that's what I did. On just 3 tunes, I want to say, I managed to get all of these gears within less than 2 weeks. A week plus. And I did buy one of the rings from this side as well. That's kind of like my trick. this ring I actually bought from the ancients. Sorry, not the ancients, the dragon stamp. This one is from the ancient stamp. In fact, I probably will. I'll buy the stamina regen kit in a second. Not right now. That's not this video. So sorry if I'm keeping on and off of this page, because I needed to really show you how to do this as efficiently as possible. So as you probably can tell, if you don't realize that now, you need these mats as well. Let's not talk about strands for now. We'll talk about it in a bit. You need AD as well. AD is a thing. I mean, I must have used like hundreds, if not millions of AD just to get all of these gears, because not only you need AD to buy the modifiers, right? And it's like, I believe like a tier 3 is gonna cost you roughly like 100k, 200k. I'm not quite sure. I believe it's about 200,000 AD to make one modifier to tier 3. And as you can see, I did not get a lot on my main, only because I wanted to spread out the modifiers on several of my tunes. So rotating chaos I started using because these and the easily irritated was because these were the ones that gets you hardened plates, and hardened plates are the material that you need the most, right? For the chest piece, for the shirts and pants, those use hardened plates as well. So the most mats you need are hardened plates, but I don't recommend you using rotating chaos or getting them, because yeah, nobody's gonna run this unless you're trying to challenge yourselves, which I don't highly recommend, especially if it's like a black dragon. Okay, I highly recommend you not do that. You're better off just running all hards. The trinity I want to say is easily irritated, limited conditioning, and resilience. If you can slot these three, you basically got all that you could ever need. Somebody was recommending you get Death's Door. I actually do not recommend you get that. I actually got a screenshot where everybody just kept on dying and all these wraiths just kind of like popped up and it just wiped the whole party. So yeah, no. Only if you want to challenge yourself. Anyway, going back to this, let me just like go through this one by one, because you gotta understand this part as well. Not all of my tunes are rank 100. In fact, I think only one tune, which is my main, is ranked 100, because the requirement in order to get the chest piece is rank 100. The requirement to get a boots is rank 75. So I actually did manage to get to rank 75 on my barb. I believe there's another one. I believe it's like the belts that requires rank 75. It doesn't show here because I'm rank 100. So so like I said, spread it out, right? Have a couple of modifiers on several of your tunes. If you have multiple tunes, if you have only one tune, then there's no way around it. You're gonna have to wait every week. You're gonna have to cap 80 of those ridges every week. So I guess if you wanted the 4, you know, the head, chest, and boots and gloves, you're gonna have to do it for 4 weeks straight, or whenever, you know. It's just gonna take you 4 weeks. So the things that you don't need ranks are actually your headpieces, your gloves, and then I believe the neck piece is also wait, maybe not neck piece. I feel like most of them are rank 50s. Like you need to be a rank 50 in order to purchase those gears. So let's just say like make your characters rank 50 as much as possible. It sounds daunting, I know. Like look at this guy, 75. It took me about, I want to say, like a whole day of farming to get to like rank 75. My DC actually took longer. I believe I was grinding on him for like 2 days, 3 days straight, because I needed him to be rank 50. and there was a lot of fails. Even my barb himself got a lot of fails as well. But just keep at it. I want to say, just persevere, and you will be rewarded handsomely, I suppose. Shirt, I believe, is like rank 50. Pants are rank 75. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't tell because I'm already ranked 75, 76 on this dude. So it will just basically say you can purchase these now. So artifacts are 50. I want to say rings are 50. Neck pieces are 50. Shirt is 50. Rings are 50. And yeah, I don't think you need rank 50 in order to get your gloves. You just needed enough of these ridges and what have you, rings, wings or bones, or what else is there? Wings, bones, hardened plate, and that's about it. Actually, ridges. Yeah, you just did 3. So with my modifiers here again, I only bought 1 limited conditioning because I happen to have all the others material in my barb, but I didn't have enough of hardened plates, so I needed the limited conditioning in order to get hardened plates so that I can put them in at tier 3 and then just basically farm for it. I think in that one particular stream that day, I just tanked as a sentinel tank, which is unprecedented because I don't sentinel tank for 6 hours minimum. I think it was more than 6 hours. I think it was more like 10 hours. Again, let's check this guy out. He's only ranked 50. So can I see? Yeah, if you look here, if I hover over this chest, it'll say here requires Dragon Hunter rank 100, right? Requires a rank of 75. So the boots and the chest piece is 175 respectively. Rings I can buy, obviously, because I bought rings earlier. Shirt is level 50. Pants is 75. And neck pieces is 50. And then you have your belts, which are 75. And then there's like 50 again. So again, with the mods, I actually started with limited conditioning until I reached like rank 50, and then for the last 2, I want to say, for the last 2 ranks, I went with resilience because here's the thing: looking for group. Like if you have friends who have the modifiers that you need, because I needed the finger bones. I really needed the finger bones to buy the ring, so I had to farm for it for like 3 days. So I got my DC to rank 50. Had enough to buy, I believe, the neck piece for my main, and then I went ahead and bought the ring, as you guys saw earlier. So I actually needed the finger bones, but I was just short. And the thing is, if I was to ask and look for people who have tier 3 resilience, and not have it myself, I felt like that's kind of like a scumbag move, right? It might save me like 200,000 AD, but it's the same with other things in my life. If I won't ask somebody to do something if I can't do it myself. So I had to grind for it, actively looking for crackling strands, for verdant strands, for what have you strands. Let me just I can't help myself. So this guy, for example, I haven't started yet. I did get 80 ridges from last week, so I need to do my 12 ancient runs in order to cap my weekly haul. Not so sure if I'm gonna rank you up to 50. I might, because now that I've done all of my gears for my tank, it's time to move on to getting gears for my DPS. So from here on out, I want to see. It took me about, I want to say 9 days. So it starts on the 22nd, right? 22nd, and then that's 8 days, 30th. I think there's only 30 days this month, right? Only up to 30th. I want to say. Yeah, it only went to so 2 days. 22nd is when it started, and so 8 days, 39 days. So basically 9 days. It took me 9 days in order to get all of the gears on my main from head to toe, all the gears or the artifacts or the belt neck and rings as well. So starting, I want to say starting today. I know I don't have a lot of ridges left. I only have this one toon who has 80 ridges, and I suppose another 80 later on if I do decided to farm on this toon for the ridges, which means that in order to kind of get my headpiece, not only do I need 250k, plus the 275k. Not these ones. I think these are the new rib cages, tactful leathers of the Dragon Hunter, so I'm basically gonna get these, I believe. I'm gonna have to check, but definitely this chest. But I'm gonna have to wait till it's like Monday next week when it resets, so that I can buy this on my main. Like I'm not gonna grind to rank 100 on my other tunes. It's ridiculous. I might as well just do 12 runs of the ancients every week, cap my 80 and take a rest and wait till next week, and so on and so forth, to finally buy all of the gears. All of the gears. I think I'm gonna collect all of these gears. I mean, why not, right? Unfortunately, I cannot give them away because they are bind to account if I purchase them. So yeah, I suppose once I get all my DPS gears, all my tank gears, which I already have, all of the shirt and pants, I suppose. Once I got all of these, then I'll probably, or meanwhile, try to get all of these, help people out with their dragon hunts and ancients with mods. That is my goal. That is my goal for now. Trying to get people their mythic gears. All right. So yeah, for right now, for before reset on Monday, I suppose realistically I can get this headpiece and these gloves. Although I feel like if I maybe research a little bit, there are other pieces that might be more beneficial to DPS than say all of these four. Like I might mix and match depending on what I need. But so let's talk about elemental strands. I want to say let's go back to my DC because I don't need to farm any more strands on other tunes. And besides, this is like Lilira's event, right? Celebration this week on PC. So might as well do, you know, two things at one time. I'm gonna swap to my DPS build because my band of air is in here. So let's go through kind of like, there are videos out there, guys, about modifiers, etc. I'm not gonna bore you guys with that because you can just search for those guys, their content regarding the getting your modifiers. So just look at what modifiers you need in particular, what you're missing. While you're doing kind of like ranking up your hunting rank, you will definitely get people who have modifiers. They're just gonna place all of those modifiers, and then you're gonna get these passively anyway. You're gonna get these materials passively just by killing the dragons and ancients or young ones or adult ones. It doesn't really matter. It's only what really matters is once you hit 50, you stop doing adults, right? Once you've unlocked, say, ancients, right, after doing this campaign from this dude Murduke, right? Yeah, you can unlock ancients, right? That's when you start doing adults up to 50. Trust me, it's gonna be easier. You know, I'm sharing you guys my knowledge. This is what I had to go through. So trust me, once you've unlocked like ancients, keep on doing your adults, right? With or without mods, that's totally up to you. And then try to get to rank 50 as soon as possible. I mean, if you haven't reached your weekly haul yet, obviously do ancients because, you know, that's basically doing two things at the same time. But once you've reached 80 ridges, once you've already capped and you haven't reached rank 50 yet, you might as well just do adults, because why make your life harder than it needs to be, right? Unless of course ancients are better for getting the materials. That's, I mean, this is totally up to you. If you got a good group, sure, do it. Do ancients, like, I don't know, till you were like rank 100, whatever. But for those who are unlucky, not so lucky, they could just do adults until they're like rank 50, and then once you reach 50, no more adults, ancients all the way, because it will not rank up. If I was to do adults right now at rank 52, I will not get a rank at all. So just do ancients once you hit 50, right? That's really important. And if you need a particular, like say if you need wings, you know, then get your limited conditioning. If you need your bones, go get resilience. If you need your hardened plates, go get easily irritated, and get it to tier 3. It just, I mean, yes, it's gonna be expensive, but would you rather waste your time and hope for a chance at tier 1, or get almost maybe 100% chance of it dropping once you succeed, right? So it does take a little bit of time. Let's just for example, if I needed to get the elemental strands in order to buy the modifier, crackling strands, in order to get the modifier, because you need at like tier 3 you need like 3,000 strands. What I do is I go around doing HEs, and there are only certain HEs which works. Demonics don't work. I don't think you don't get strands for demonic, so I avoid those. Medium ones rarely. I don't think most of these medium HEs actually gives you. These one do, but they're super annoying. I hate doing that one. But if there's nothing else, then yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. Patrolling of the cults and also thwarting hoarders are my go-to HEs. Like if you kill one, there's gonna be another one that pops. There's rarely an instance where all of the HEs are gone, unless somebody else is doing the same thing, which is going around killing and doing the encounters, sorry, the HEs, which somebody else seems to be doing right now. Let me just heal him a bit. I got a healer heart now. If I'm a healer, I heal, even though I'm a DPS, guys, actually. But you know, it's the thing about DC. If you can heal, I don't know, I can't help it. I can't help myself. I have slotted in a bastion just in case I need to heal myself. But if I see somebody who's like not 100% HP, I'll just like heal them when I can, of course. There we go. It's like, oh, one more, right? So I don't know if you guys saw, I didn't actually check it out just now, but I should be getting some crackling elemental strands, right? And what's good about doing these HEs, instead of, like, you can, if you want to, just go around killing the mobs just randomly, going around the map. You don't have to do HEs. You will get every 30 seconds you're gonna get your strands, but hear me out. Doing HEs will net you HE rewards, and look, you can get your scrolls. I know this is at rank 1, but I want to say these ones, like these epic ones, I actually got just running around killing mobs here. So I like to go to Well of Dragons to do the HEs, because it gives me those protection pots and such. So what about if you needed other strands? Well, this one will get you frozen ones, and no, it won't give you like protection from the dragons and pots, you know, more damage to dragons, protection from dragons, but it's easy enough. It's easy enough. This is what I do personally. I don't AFK grind. If you do, that's totally up to you. I just don't like to do that, because I feel like it's kind of like cheating. But if you don't feel guilty about it, then by all means. So here I am going to Icewind Dale. You can go to Dwarven Vale if you want to, but this is just my rotation. If I wanted to say grind for this merchant, that's okay. Let's go Totem might be okay. Okay, never mind. Totems are gone. So I would basically like go in a circle like this, anti-clockwise, and do the HEs. I'm skipping this one and this one because yeah, this one's closer. I mean, this one is this HE is in particular is okay, but I don't want to bore you guys with like. It's gonna take long, and you know what? It's okay to take your sweet ass time when you're doing it because you can only get strands every 30 seconds anyway. So I got chromatic there, which is unfortunate. Good for guild marks, especially on double guild marks, but we had one recently, so we won't be getting one anytime soon. Might as well just like grind for them as well while you're doing this. And of course, it's Liller's celebration, so I could get fireworks every now and then, I suppose. If I had the buff, I suppose it would be much better for me to grind, but I wasn't in a rush to get those strands. In fact, if you do the daily quest, you can get 30, and if you do it on all your tunes, then you can get like 30 every day, you know, times how many tunes you do it on. Actually, I might want to do that later on. So that's about it. Quick HE there, and you get refinement points and what have you. Sometimes you'll drop transmutes. I don't know, I think I haven't seen one yet. And I want to say there's a like my goal, my objective next time is actually to get all of the old transmutes from the old maps, because apparently they're dropping from those dungeons and stuff now. So we might do one stream where we're hunting for all of those transmute guys, because I believe they do cost a bit of money to do. And the last one I think was like Verdant. I'd just go to Dragon Vale. And Decayed, I'd go for Avernus, right? I wanna see if this is Decayed. Oh no, I just realized I don't think I have access to the horses on this map. I should have like swapped to my main or something. It's okay. I'm just gonna fly over there. Is this closer or this is closer? I think this is closer. This might be longer. I don't know. I know I don't have access to the horses because I've done this on my tune, on this particular tune before. So do bear with me. Let me just let's see what else we can talk about while we're like see if this is Decayed. I'm pretty sure this is not Decayed. Sharandar is Verdant. Yeah, Sharandar. What is this one then? I'm actually not sure. Let's just kill something and see what it drops. I know there's like a 30-second cooldown, so it might take a while. Why is it always clear here? Like, it feels like somebody farms these every single time. Every single time I come here, there's no mobs. See what I mean? Look at this. Look at this. Where's all the mobs? Somebody just went through here, it looks like. Well, let's kill this guy and see if he drops something, because I'm not sure which element this guy drops. Decayed. Alright. Dragon Veil for Decayed, not a good idea, I don't think. It actually is counterproductive because it's they're so hard. So I would just go... Yeah, I'd just go here. I believe Avernus is Decayed. And then also you can farm for your hunts, you know, if that's the thing that you do. Like, I'd go around killing those core covered chains, but I don't believe they drop anything. So you're gonna have to go to either the red or the purple, which is also good. Mogdarath, Garrix is a good farm. You can get those legendary rings, and then you can just like donate it to get 5,000 guild marks on a 2x guild marks event. God, I can't drive to save my life. Here we go. I mean, we're just gonna kill a bunch and see what they drop, but I believe it's Decayed. I'm pretty sure it's Decayed. Like, I don't have a cheat sheet, so I can't really like tell you where to go in order to get some particular something. Again, search on YouTube, guys. I'm pretty sure there's somebody who has like a map or something that tells you which map you have to go to in order to get which particular strands. And that's about it, really. There we go. Charred. Okay, never mind. It's charged. So decayed at the Dragon Bone Veil, and charred from Avernus. I believe it's much easier if you go to Valenhas. Don't go here, guys. If you're not hunting for your hunt things, whatever, just go to Valenhas. Valenhas is much easier as a farm, I want to say. And you can do the HEs as well. I do believe the HEs here will drop you your decayed, your chart, sorry, not decayed strands. So those are the 4 strands, I want to say: verdant, frozen, crackling, and decayed. I believe I mentioned all 4, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just gonna go to the moat here because those guys are pretty easy to kill. And let's see what they drop. Here we go. I mean, you can do your quests here as well if you want to, or just wait for an ape to pop. But in the meantime, there you go. You got your I believe it was decayed. So there's your basically all your strands that you could ever need. Just go to those maps that I mentioned: Sharandar, Avernus. I think I didn't go to Sharandar yet, guys. So let's just quickly go to Sharandar before I end the video. I wanted to do like a 10-minute video, but I believe I went over now. It might be 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah, it's 30 minutes. It's much longer than I expected. I do apologize. I might just end the video where I was talking about the gears and not the elemental strands, or even the modifiers, just to cut the video shorter. So when you're here in Sharandar, just grab your hunts and just do your hunts, I think. Or if you are a master crafter as well, this will be a good way for you to kind of, there's more incentive for you to go around and grind for this, the elemental strands. Like I know for sure you're gonna get verdants here, because it's like a forested area. So do your hunts, do your hunts for the intelligence, right? You need 100%. And then you can get your diamond blessing things, shattered diamonds. This is just my rotation, guys. You don't have to follow this. This is just how I do it. Go up here. You can do HEs as well if you want to. I don't really generally do HEs here. I just go around killing the mobs. There's those mobs over here. If you want to go for questionable leather for your professions, sometimes a 60% mob drops here. I believe this guy is 20%, either 40% or 20%. Never mind, just kill him. And there's another corpse flower over here that's gonna be like 40%, if I'm not mistaken. There's some more of those guys, and if it's not here, never mind. You can do your maps here as well. I'm basically going through the route. There's like the drop there for the maps. There's some more questionable leather. Here's some more. Maybe not go up here. I think there's one. Yeah, here. Group here. Ow. And again back here. So basically you're doing that rotation. You grab your things here. Oh, here's a 60%, but it's just a placeholder mob, so it's okay. We're just giving you an example. And here's the like last few questionable leather mobs. Of course, if you're looking for those poisonous thorns, you could also kill those corpse flowers. I believe that mire might be better for corpse flowers because there's abundance of those, but there's still there's still that one over there that you can do, and then farm your poisonous thorns that way. I believe that's everything that I needed to talk about, guys. Modifiers I already talked about. I mean, obviously you need AD, you need those strands, so farm for your strands. Do it AFK, do it actively, pick your poison. Just note that yeah, you might not be interested in these epics. I suppose newer players would probably get these, but you can still get these rings because these are 1650s, like the ones in the Ancient Dragon 1650s IL. So it's really up to you how you want to go about and spend your materials and your AD. I probably avoid these epics unless you're like a new player, and this is probably the best thing that you can get for right now, until somebody like myself helps you grind for your ancients. Yes, you can grind these even at like fresh level 20, as long as you've got 22k IL, and as long as you've already done your dragon quests, right, so that you can get ancients in your queue. That's all I require from people. If they can get into an ancient dragon, it's you know, you probably have to do young dragons for a certain amount of time, do a bit of adults, I suppose, maybe, and then finally unlock ancient dragon. You can do it within a day. It doesn't take that long. In fact, should I even do that? Let's I wanted to end the stream already. Oh no, I forgot to take out my band of Ares. Okay. Let's just do the quest, right? Like, how do you even pick up the quest? I'd be surprised if you didn't know about this, guys. Like, where have you been for the past week or so? But anyway, not discriminating. I'm just saying, like, where have you been if you didn't know what to do? I'll choose that later on. So if you didn't know, just go over to Nox here and start the quest. It is called On the Hunt. It tells you to go to meet Smerduk, which is over here. And I believe even though you haven't done the previous mod, you can still do this. It might not make sense though, because you don't know the story, but yeah, that's basically it. Talk to this dude, Smerduk. And then he'll allow you to do like this instanced one first, and then once you do this one, then you can do subsequent one, your young dragon hunts. And this would have unlocked for me. Unfortunately, I don't think the store is available. It is available, that's fine. Yeah, and that's about it. Quick and easy, right? Just follow the quest line. You know, you don't have to stray too much. Do it within the day. You can unlock ancient dragons and then just get people to help you, because the thing is with ancient dragons, even you don't even need a lot. Look, 22k IL and you can get in. If you can get like 4 strong friends to bring you into an ancient dragon hunt, and them putting in their mods, you know, and even if you like die, they can still manage to complete it, especially if it's like a green dragon, which is the easiest one. I mean, heck, you might as well just roll the dragon hunts until you get a green dragon, you know what I mean? So go ahead and do that. Get your ranks up, guys. Get your ranks up. Make it up to like rank 50, I want to say, or 100 if you need the chest piece, because nobody else can do that for you. You're gonna have to do that, or do the passive thing. Just do a like 12 ancient dragons per week and get a piece of gear, and then wait till the reset and do it again. Get another week, get another piece, get another piece, get another piece, get another piece, until you have all mythic gears. I think that would be more reasonable and more like cost efficient, I want to say. Don't have to buy mods if you don't want to. I do because I feel obliged to, but because I have modifiers, I could probably help somebody else out to get their gear for their character. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for coming in and watching this not so quick video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.